in Arabia. There was a devout religious Arab. One day, the devil appeared in front of him and told him, "Say, it's time to die." He's still in the prime of his life. "It's time to die for you. But if you want to earn back your life, I'll give you the option. Any one of these three acts if you commit, I'll give you a new lease of life. One is, you must kill your devout servant. He has a very devout, faithful servant. You must kill him. Or you must beat up your wife. Or you must drink wine." The devout Arab is not supposed to do any of these three things. Then he said, "How can I kill my devout servant? He is so faithful to me. I cannot kill him. Such a thing is not possible. And how ridiculous. How can I abuse my wife? I cannot beat her. Okay, let me drink the wine." So he drank the wine. Once he drank the wine, he got inebriated and anyway he beat up his wife. And the servant came to protect the wife and he killed him. Once it happened, Pope died. Not this one, previous one. Pope died and naturally he went to heaven. He came to the gates of heaven. There's Saint Peter sitting on a tall security stool, smoking a Cuban cigar. It's not banned there. Looked at this man who came with a strange cap and all that. He looked at him and said, "Who are you?" He blew a plume of smoke into Pope's face and asked, "Who are you?" Pope was aghast. "How dare you talk to me like this? You don't know who I am? I am the Pope." "Okay man, every day all kinds of people come with tall stories. You have a tall cap too, it's all right. Tell me, who are you?" He said, "I am the Pope. How dare you talk to me like this? I am God's representative on the planet." Peter looked at him and said, "Okay, move on. Not this way, not near the gate." He said, "Move on." He said, "How dare you say this to me? I am God's representative, you ask him if you want." Peter said, "All right." He raised his voice. It's very busy. He raised his voice and said, "Hey boss, there is somebody here who claims to be your representative on the planet, his name is Pope, do you know him?" A grave voice from inside said, "I do not know anyone like that." "Boss doesn't know you, move on." Pope was, "What is this?" He was distraught. "How can this be? How can the old man say he doesn't know me? Oh, it must be Alzheimer's." "Okay, you do one thing, you ask Jesus, he knows. He knows, I am his representative on the planet." Peter said, "Okay," and he raised his voice and said, "Hey Sonny, there's somebody here who claims to be your representative on the planet, his name is Pope, do you know him?" A gentle voice from inside said, "I do not know anyone like that." "Sonny doesn't know you, enough man, move on. I heard enough from you." By now Pope was totally, how can this be? They're not letting him enter the heaven after being a Pope. He said, "Well, you ask the Holy Ghost, he knows me, I am his representative on the planet." Peter once again raised his voice and said, "Hey Spooky, there is somebody here who claims to be your representative on the planet, his name is Pope, do you know him?" A mischievous voice from inside said, "Ah, Pope, is he here?
He's the one who spread all those malicious stories about me and Mary, don't you let him in.